G'day. It's Monday, which means it's day for the sports show here at Harry's. Had a week off, we're fresh, okay? Fresh out of challenges though. In fact, I've just been sprung. We've got a couple of hurlers to talk to today. And he's just saying, he's like, yeah, I've seen your videos. I see you play silly buggers. So he's on to me. So I think I might just toy with him a little bit during the interview, see if we can get a little bit of a reaction. But awesome show coming up. We've got a couple of special features this week. So come on in, check it out. Welcome to the Airbnb Sports Show, filmed on site here at Harry's. Mr. Maxwell, how are you? We've got a great show coming up. Obviously some sexy sports riffs from the man himself. Also our Lauren correspondent gets a bit saucy with a wrestling special this week. You want to watch this, it's a bit weird. I've got some local sports news and some very special guests, a couple of Irishmen who are involved in the local hurling scene. More on that in just a minute. Time for sports news, leading Queenstown Sports News this week. The Sky City Stampede got their campaign back on track against the Canterbury Red Devils in Christchurch. Just simmer down a wee bit. Got there. So they went up to Christchurch and they beat the Red Devils 14-2 in the first game and then 10-3. They've got some home games this weekend against the Thunder. You can get your tickets online at the Sky City Stampede website. Go and check that out. The Queenstown Football Association Club went down over the weekend 3-2 to Southland, but they've got a home game this weekend. They need your support, and if they win, they're in the South Island League. So all the best to the Queenstown footballers. And don't forget, the FIFA World Cup starts this Friday.
Hands up for your colours.
Also, don't forget the organisation FIFA is corrupt and a bit of a shitty setup. In rugby news now, Wakatipu remains unbeaten after dealing to Alexandra on Saturday, 53-0. Game had to stop early due to a neck injury, not ideal. The Wanderers also had a good win, 66-10 over the Pirates Old Boys Rugby Football Club. And Upper Clutha got the upper hand over Arrowtown, winning 49-12. Arrowtown have Clyde this weekend at the Events Centre. It's on Saturday, go and check it out. And a huge match, a bit of a rematch, a bit of a grudge match. The Wakatipu team taking on Cromwell. And despite what you might have heard on the radio, I don't think the White Horse Cup is up for grabs.
It's not a White Horse Cup game.
So get to the rec ground this Saturday. Dirty, big, spicy battle is going down. And unfortunately, the Queenstown hurling team went down to Wellington over the weekend. Credit to the guys, it's still early days for them. We're going to talk to the hurlers, Declan and Diesel, in just a few minutes. But right now, time for our video feature with Lauren trying her hand at wrestling.
Wrestling a sport?
What are you trying to say, Lauren?
It's an easy question. Is it a sport or not?
We get asked this tons, and the answer's simple. Nah, it's not a competitive sport. It's called sports entertainment, and we don't shy away from it being entertainment. It's exactly what it is. I remember going to the footy as a kid with my dad, and I used to hate all of like the hooligans in the crowd, like, fuck off! Get out of it, you wankers! If I be one of those guys, but really over the top about it, I'll be real annoying. So I incorporate that into my character. It was my full-time gig in the UK. When I first came over to New Zealand about 9 years ago, there was not a lot here.
No.
It was actually me that started SPW, down in Invercargill. And since then, the scene's gone crazy. I really don't like when people go, is it fake, dude? And it's like, mate, you don't go and watch Spider-Man and then come out of it and go, was that real or was that fake? Or it's like, come on, man, like, of course it's set up.
So the scene that we just did before, was that cheesy?
Definitely.
Over.
People aren't embarrassed to say they're coming along to watch wrestling anymore. It used to be. It used to be one of those hidden secrets, like, oh, you watch wrestling, dude? But right now, if you look at any type of independent wrestling, YouTube it, it's cool.
Yeah.
People are like, this shit's awesome.
Wicked.
I think so, anyway.
That was amazing. Quality work. Thanks, Lauren. Can we try that again? Oh, sorry, I thought you were gonna go a little bit more. Yeah. Don't forget that Wrestle Show is on this Saturday. It's at the Memorial Hall. You can get your tickets from Event Finder. All right, time to talk to our special guest, Declan and Diesel. Lads,
How you going?
sorry to interrupt, Diesel.
Yeah, that's
You up,
me.
Declan.
How you going? Good.
How are we?
Good, good.
Thanks for joining us on the sports show today.
That's alright.
Bit of a tough weekend for your hurlers though on Saturday. What happened against Wellington?
We're just playing against Wellington. They've been 5 years playing together. Like that's our second match. We've been 5 months now training?
Yeah, about 5, yeah.
So it is. So for us to come up against a team, a city team like that, and we actually didn't even do that bad.
But how did the sport come about? How was it born here in Queenstown?
It was actually 6 months ago. I actually did it as a bit of a laugh. I was just got a few mates together, there was a few English guys in it, and we ordered a load of hurling sticks. And we went down and it turned out it was just having a laugh. But then I realised we actually had a team here in Queenstown.
Friend Podge told me it was a cross between hockey and murder.
Yeah.
It's pretty physical, Declan. You obviously take a few
it
hits.
is a pretty physical game, and you have to be pretty fit to play it. And you can travel as far as you want with the hurl on the ball, catch it twice.
Yeah, twice.
Catch it twice, and you can't pick it off the ground, but you can hit it on the ground, off the ground, and as you know, over the bar is 1 point, and in the net is 3 points. So yeah.
What's the sport with Harry Potter?
Quidditch is easy enough to understand.
It's like shinty, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a guy that actually plays rugby here in Queenstown, Crazy Ben. You know Crazy Ben? Yeah. Everybody knows Crazy Ben. Yeah, he actually comes down training. He loves it. He actually goes with a girl from Ireland. So he's coming down, and the guy that plays shinty, he's from Scotland. He comes down. So it's something for everybody in Queenstown or anybody that wants to get involved in.
Is it true you can hit people?
Yeah, we do go out to hit people, but the likes of, if you're going, you always put your stick behind your hand if you're going to catch the ball.
You pretend it's just when you're catching the ball that the hurl is there to. Boom. The hurl is there to protect your hand.
So I can.
So if someone comes down, they're going to hit the hurl rather than hit your hand.
Right.
You're catching the ball. So.
And then you got to bang it into the net or over the
bar. Yeah. So no matter where the ball is, I can swing.
What's the past tense of hurling? Do you say you had a hurl? You hurled? Or is it always just hurling?
We had a game of hurling.
Give it a whirl.
Because it's such an old traditional sport, there's a few guys that their dad played, their grandpa dad played, their dad played, so it goes on for thousands of years. And for the likes of a lot of the guys, I've been my mum and dad are so pleased that I'm actually.
Sorry, a lot of the gays.
But the lads playing.
Lads.
Yeah,
a lot of the lads.
But guys, sorry, language barrier.
Lads.
Yeah, the lads. The guys,
A lot of the lads playing, their parents are so happy that they're back playing here in Queenstown. Because it's a great thing to be part of, and it was a great thing to be part of back home.
Well, good to see it's here, and all the best for getting into the National League, and we'll watch the next 12 months to see you guys get involved.
Watch the space. Yeah.
Anyone watching, as you mentioned, people can still support the current fundraiser.
It's on our Facebook page. If you go on the Band of Brothers, it's on our Facebook page. Give a little to the Wakatupi Trust. I think it's open for another week. So just if you've got a few pounds, just throw it over. Any money raised towards it, even people buying supporters jerseys. There was 30% of the jerseys went towards the Wakatupi Trust. So any money that we've raised doing this is going towards the charity. It's nothing that we're keeping.
gay, straight, or otherwise.
Thanks,
Thanks,
thanks.
yeah, no worries.
I went all right, didn't I?
Thanks, Maxwell. Thanks, lads. That's pretty much us for the show this week, but you've actually got a gig coming up, Mr. Maxwell. Tell us about it.
Yeah, band Killergrams is playing at the Sherwood for the closing party of the Winter Festival.
Hey, that's you there.
That's me.
It's all there.
It's a younger, better looking version. Yeah, so if you see these around, don't steal them, they're expensive.
Apparently the bass player's pretty sexy as well, something I heard.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll see you at the Sherwood in a couple of Sundays from now, but make sure you tune in next week. We've got a Lakes Weekly Bulletin Sports Show exclusive when we talk to Luke Hasselman, a Queenstowner who's going to Mongolia to race in the equivalent of the Under 500. Make sure you tune in next week, and make sure you get in touch with any sporting news or any sporting input. Here's the details here, TV@lwb.co.nz. Thanks, mate.